Yes, it will be. It will apply to hawker centers and all F&B outlets. The idea is that within each of these establishments, restaurants or hawker centers, we would want tables to be separated, firstly, a meter apart at least. And then for every table, the number of diners would be limited to not more than 5 people. Remember, before we went into the circuit breaker, we had a similar rule. But that time, tables separated 1 meter apart, we said 10 people maximum. Right? That was pre-circuit breaker. So we are not going back to pre-circuit breaker precisely. In fact, we are going to be a little bit tighter. You can have dining in, but the number of people per table will be restricted to 5 people. So that's our thinking on what phase 2, the start of phase 2 will be. Of course, as we progress along phase 2, that number 5 can increase to a larger number as we, again, like what we have described, gain confidence that the virus is under control, infection rate remains stable, then over time, that number can increase to a larger number. But we will start with 5 as the rule. There is really no magic number, right? You can set 2, you can set 5, you can set 8, 10, and you look around the world, you will find different countries setting different numbers. We think that 5 is a reasonable balance looking at the assessment of risk and the assessment of the situation that we are in today. 5 means that if an infection were to happen, then you limit that cluster to that group of 5 people who are together with that infected person at any one time. If you obviously allow 10 people, then potentially the cluster that can form will be larger, and because there are 10 people, each person may have another 10 contacts, then all that multiplies, right? So we think if you set it, on the other hand, very tightly, 2 people, then that may be a little bit too tight at the start, and it will be very conservative, but you will have potentially a lot of families who will not be able to even gather together. So the balance we struck was about 5, and indeed, if your household is more than 5, the rule of 5 will still apply. So 5 people max, and then if you have more than 5 who want to go out for dining in, they sit in different tables.